This is my walking horse, stud colt. This is Ed's Phantom. He is by my mare Ed's Platinum Blonde. You've seen her, if you watch any of my videos, you've probably seen her in a lot of them. And she's by my stallion, or he's by my stallion, Blue-Blooded Bandit. He's a Palomino. He's around 2 years old right now. And he's a real, you can see he's kind of a big horse for his age. He's really good. He's got a really good temperament. I'm going to move him away from you a little bit. There you go. Okay. It's kind of hot out here, so I don't want to. I mean, it's not. We're in the shade right now, but I just don't want to overwork him here. But I'm going to move him a little bit. So he is a horse that I'm going to. My goal and plan is it's going to take years is to train him and raise him up to be a good spade bit horse. And so in that process, if you watch any of our videos, you'll see how we'll start out like in a rope halter. Start off in a rope halter, and then we'll do a little bit of initial training like that. We do all the groundwork and stuff in rope halters and lead ropes. And then what we'll do is then I'll transition to a traditional hackamore, which is probably a 5/8 Bozal. No, 5/8. He's want to go that way. A 5/8 Bozal with a horsehair Makati reins. And he'll get all his training in that. And then as he gets very good in the hackamore, he'll then I'll start to just introduce the spade bit to him, where he'll just stand there and play with it in his mouth while he's being hung or something like that. And then eventually he'll be ridden in a 2-rein. And you can see this kind of stuff if you look at his mom's playlist, Ed's Platinum Blonde. You go to my YouTube channel, Ed's Walking Horses, and then Ed's Platinum Blonde. I organize my videos under the horse's registered name. So his registered name is Ed's Phantom. Hers is Ed's Platinum Blonde, which is his mom. And she's got quite a bit of videos on. And you can watch those videos, and I talk about the spade bit, and I show her riding in it and all that kind of stuff. So that's where I want to go with him here. So I'm going to I'm just moving around just lightly here, nothing big. So now what I've got is I got my right hand pointed over here, and I'm just moving the flag a little bit, getting to move. Come on. There you go, bud. Good. And I'm trying to get him to match my energy here. So he's got a nice deep stride. He's built real nice. There you go. Come on, buddy. He's been out roughhousing. He's in a big pasture with a bunch of other, I've got geldings out there, and I've got 2 studs out there. And one is Ed's Sunny Day, and the other one is Ed's Later Alligator, and we call Gator. He's a blue roan. But so they're all, if you look closely on them, you'll see there's bite marks on them and stuff like that. They really go at it, but they end up working things out, and they immediately get friends in groups. Like there'll be like 2 or 4 that hang off together, or maybe 6, and then another group of 2 or 4 or 6. That's how they would do it. Like out in nature, they would the colts, when they got pushed out from their father, when they get pushed out of that group, like when they age out of it, they get run off kind of, they'll form bachelor bands. And these bachelor bands what's interesting about those is when these horses run in these bachelor bands, their testosterone level lowers, and I've heard it's almost close to that of a gelding, you know. And so then they can get along, and they're not always combative, right? Because they need, even the male horses, they need to be able to have safety in numbers. You know, they are a herd animal, you know. See, he's marking right here. This is why he's stopping there. There's some manure there, and he just wants to mark it a little bit. I just show you that. But anyhow, that's why he's stopping. But anyhow, so they form these bachelor bands, and then their testosterone levels go down, and then they have safety in numbers. And then they'll roam around like that for a while, and then as they mature, you know, and they keep mock fighting, you know, combat, you know, they keep mock combating, and they have to do that if they're ever going to sire their own group of mares. You know, I'm talking out in nature, they would do that, and they have to combat, because they're going to combat a stallion to get some of their own mares, and the mares get impressed by most female mammals and stuff. The males will do some sort of display kind of thing. A lot of birds do too, and for whatever reason, certain things, the females go, oh, this is a suitable candidate. This will be a good, you know, father to my baby, or whatever. I don't know what they think, but whatever, it impresses them, and they go, okay, this guy's worth listening to, or whatever. And so, as they're running around these bachelor bands, they're getting older, and then eventually they kind of hit their prime, and then they go and they combat with another stallion and try to pull off some of those mares, or take his mares directly, or, you know, because while this is happening, there's horses being born all the time, you know. So, you know, there's only so many that a stallion can keep cohesive as a family too. So that's what they do. Then they'll go and challenge a stallion, and they'll get their own group of mares. So it's all natural. I don't worry about it at all, like the bites and stuff like that. And I find that the horses, when they get that out of their system with other horses, they're just a lot more handleable and stuff. And they really kind of understand that we're not horses too, you know. And I'm just moving him, just walking him, just nothing in particular there. But this guy's a really good horse. I like him a lot. Hey, Phantom, how you doing, buddy boy? Come here. See, he's paying attention to them. They're gonna roll that hay. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Say hi to them. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, good boy. But this guy's got a really nice head on his shoulders. I like him a lot. He's kind of heavy built too. He's kind of a little bit more old school kind of stuff. But he's going to be big. I think he's going to be probably 16-1 or 16-2, probably. But I like him right where he is right now, actually. And see how he'll just follow me. Good boy. Good boy there. There, nice. They got his attention. See, he walked off. But he's really, really, really nice horse. I'm just going to keep working. I'm just going to kind of play with him and do not a lot in particular. Do some liberty stuff here with him. But this is Ed's Phantom. I'm Ed. Thanks for watching. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.